Welcome to the Militia gaming community. I'm Trigger, and we have a possible leak for Need for Speed 2022. Let's take a closer look. Let's go. All right, real quick before we get into it, I just want to mention if you're looking for a level 50 crew, we have that in our Discord. Lots of crews that are recruiting, and if you're trying to get that Ferrari FXXK Evo before the new game comes out, that is a great place to do it. Just head to our website, militiagamingco.com, click on the Discord link, and you can join from there. All right, so I want to start this video by saying I'm not in favor of promoting leaked information as truth. The purpose of this video is just to have fun speculating information we believe to be true, but have no confirmation yet. This is not official. This is completely unconfirmed, just speculation. That being said, let's get to speculating. So this short video clip was leaked to the internet this morning, and I want to dissect every aspect of it so we can see if we can figure some things out about the new game. There are a few reasons why I think this leak is probably real. First, let's look at the city skyline. We assume from a previous leak that the game will take place in a Chicago-like city. Well, if you compare this building right here to one of Chicago's most famous buildings, it appears to be very similar. I'd say that definitely lines up with the other information that we've seen. Also, the city obviously sits on the shore of a big body of water, which definitely could be representing Lake Michigan, making this a lake shore city, which is what the rumored name of the city was. Next, let's take a look at the gauges in this video clip. There are some familiar things about the gauges, and there are some new things that we want to talk about. The familiar things are the fact that there's a damage gauge, and the damage gauge's location is exactly the same as heat. It looks like crashing your car is still going to be a thing in the new game. Also, the NOS bottle is in exactly the same spot, but it looks to be a little bit different. Different color, different shading, different way that it fills up. The speedometer has been updated as well. Larger numbers, some nice white highlighting, and an easier to read gear indicator. Moving over to the minimap, I see a lot of similarities between this minimap and Need for Speed Heat. The name of the location is directly under the map. There looks to be a spray can suggesting that finding sprays is still a thing, and the overall map design looks to be almost identical to Heat's. Heat might have maybe a little bit more details, but we don't really know what is involved in this area of the map, so when you get closer to a city, or if this is a more rural area, you wouldn't see as many things on the minimap, and so that probably explains it, whereas this section of the Heat map is directly right outside the main garage. So they look really similar in terms of their design. It looks like they kind of kept the same design theme, but obviously you have different indicators depending on what's around you at that time. Now, if you look at the top right of this video clip, you can see the money. This is kind of interesting. The white money seems to be the in-game money, what you would use for buying cars and upgrades and such. But the yellow money looks to be an awful lot like the money you would need to buy with your real money. The reason I say that is that they both show a money symbol, right? But with a different shape around them. The white having a hexagon shape around it, and the yellow having a briefcase. If it wasn't a currency that you would have to buy with real money, then why would the game offer two different currencies that both have a money symbol? It just really doesn't make sense. If it was a reputation or in some way representing your progress, like your current level or the amount of rep you need to get to the next level, it would not be a money symbol. My bet is that the yellow symbol is going to be your in-game money that you purchased with real money, aka microtransactions. I think there's going to be a healthy amount of microtransactions in this game, specifically because they've got these two different money symbols in the top right-hand corner of this UI. But speaking of the level, there isn't any indicator of the player's level, and that could be because it's just not on the main UI. And when you pause it, you'll see it, like in Need for Speed Heat. But if that's the case, then why put the money on the screen at all? In Need for Speed Heat, you can't see either one, your money or your rep, until you pause the game. So this could be a stretch, but hey, we're speculating here. So anyways, it seems to me they're showing you how much money you have during the day, And then when you switch to night, maybe they'll show you how much rep you have. It's just a guess, but it makes sense to me. Lastly, there was an image leak that looks like it might be the map for the game. There's no way for us to confirm that the image belongs to the Need for Speed 2022 project, but we can sort of check it against the other leaked information for consistency. So if we zoom into the minimap from the video clip and then compare that section at the bottom of this map photo, it looks to me like it matches up. Notice on the minimap and in the map photo, there's a garage indicator that is north of where this player currently is. That, in combination with the way these streets look, this looks to be an identical section of road with that Y option on the roads. To me, this is enough to confirm that these leaks are at the very least consistent with each other. So this map photo most likely came from inside the game of that video clip that we were watching. All of that makes me feel like that this whole leak is real. I mean, you've got the consistency with Chicago and the Lakeshore City. You've got the minimap lining up with the map. You've got a lot of Need for Speed Heat style indicators on the UI. And you've got some new things that we're looking at there. But this to me really feels like it's an actual leak. This is something that looks real to me. It could be made by someone just to mislead the community, but to me this feels real. It's also got all of the dev coding at the top of the page, which is consistent with when you're playing a dev build, you would see something like that. I don't know what it really looks like, but it looks something like that. So I don't know. My opinion is that this thing seems to be pretty real, and that means the excitement for Need for Speed 2022 is gonna ramp up really, really quickly because things are starting to leak and things are starting to come out. So you're gonna wanna really pay attention to your favorite Need for Speed channels, as there's gonna be a lot more information in the next few weeks. All right, what do you guys think? Is this real or is it fake? What does it mean for Need for Speed 2022? We've got location confirmation possibly. We've got UI details and maybe some microtransactions. Hey, before I go, shout out to all the Heat 5 members of the channel. If you wanna see your name up here with the rest of these legends, all you have to do is click the join button below and become a Heat 5 member. By doing this, you'll be supporting the channel in ways you will not believe, and you get all kinds of sweet perks like members only streams and specific exclusive Discord channel access. That's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you on the next one. Trigger out.